Consider the objective: create the product in its most refined, ideal form, the platonic ideal of a vehicle. Staying fixed on this benchmark ensures you end up with a truly compelling result. Earlier this June, Tesla publicly announced the cancellation of the $25,000 Model 2 electric vehicle. Elon Musk, however, disputed that claim. Meanwhile, multiple internal sources at Tesla indicated the project was shelved from inception. Yet confidential engineering documents we've recently reviewed reveal a different reality: the Model 2 program remains active. In fact, newly surfaced footage from Giga Texas shows a heavily camouflaged prototype undergoing testing on Tesla's private track. Which narrative aligns with reality? Is it Musk's public denial or the internal executive consensus that's accurate? And ultimately, which version are customers being presented with? Welcome to Auto Intel. In April, Tesla reaffirmed its strategy to manufacture new, more affordable EV models using existing production lines. This marked a pivot from earlier statements suggesting the $25,000 vehicle would be built on an entirely new platform using breakthrough cost-cutting manufacturing techniques. According to engineering lead Lars Moravy, these upcoming low-cost models will be produced alongside current vehicles, maintaining similar form factor and construction, but at substantially reduced price points. When examined closely, the development timeline for Model 2 demonstrates intentional progression since early 2023. More than 6 prototype mules have been documented across forums, surveillance sites, and social media. Chronology: February 2023, spy photos capture a small, camouflaged hatchback with 19 wheels, widely speculated to be a Model 2 test mule. July 2024, another prototype emerges with manufacturer plates and atypical external sensors.
With such a dense workload and technically demanding projects, it's
September
clearly unrealistic to introduce a low-cost vehicle like the Model 2 at this time.
Prototype in yellow foil
Tesla is being forced to prioritize initiatives with higher strategic impact,
from a Model Y.
at least for the current
February
phase.
20th, 2025.
So, how does the
a camo
latest
unit
Tesla Model 2
resembling a
design
compact
surpass
Model
its
Y
rivals?
is filmed at Giga Texas.
Back in
hailed
early
as the
2024,
cheapest Model 2
Reuters
mule
reported
yet.
that the project
May
had been temporarily
2025,
shelved as Tesla shifted
compact
focus to
SUV
the
prototype
futuristic
appears at
Cybercab,
Fremont,
its fully
while some
autonomous
identify it as a
robotaxi.
modified Model Y.
But by the fourth
its
quarter
unique
of that
profile
year,
suggests
Tesla
early
made
Model
it clear
2.
in their earnings report,
The most
and
recent
via a
footage
public
documents
statement
a discrete
from Lars
prototype
Moravy,
near Tesla's advanced
VP of
R&D
Engineering,
facility, an
that a
asset not
next-gen vehicle
intended for
was still
public
coming,
exposure.
and soon.
Recall
This
Elon's
vehicle,
words:
sharing part.
"We're still planning to release models this year and confident they'll be available in many U.S. cities by year-end." Today, Auto Intel presents the first authentic look at the Model 2's confirmed design. The 2025 Model 2 introduces a paradigm shift in compact EV architecture, merging cost efficiency with advanced materials and structural engineering. The chassis core is derived from Cybertruck DNA, a polygonal exoskeleton using 301-grade stainless steel. Leaked CAD reveals the body comprises 47 faceted panels, each angled at 23.7 degrees to channel collision energy and reduce impact force by up to 73%. At just 6.2 centimeters per panel, this structure remains lightweight yet robust. The resulting chassis is 340 kilograms lighter than conventional rails, with significant safety gains. Instead of 3 primary load paths, the Model 2 uses 12 distributed structural channels, enhancing crash safety and reducing side impact force by 68%. The polygonal roof bears over 4.2 times the vehicle's mass, virtually eliminating collapse risk. IHS analysts estimate up to 90% reductions in severe injury claims, a potential disruption for auto insurance. Despite its angular design, aerodynamic efficiency remains high. Using orbital-grade welding and 0.03 mm panel tolerances, the Model 2 achieves a drag coefficient of 0.19, outperforming both the Model 3 and Porsche Taycan. Manufacturing costs also fall sharply. These panels are 56% cheaper to stamp than traditional curved equivalents. The stainless surface additionally provides a reflective aesthetic well suited to urban environments. Practical engineering highlights. Rear hatch spans 0.66 m, yet yields 400 L of cargo, a major improvement over the Mini Cooper SE, 211 L, and MG4, 363 L. 3D cabin optimization. Floating center console expands perceived space by 22%, ultra-thin door panels reclaim interior volume. Full-width door swing via engineered hinge enhances ingress in tight parking conditions.
And could arrive as early as
Field testing across 50 trials, Brooklyn, Tokyo,
Meanwhile, leaked documents out of China at the end of 2024 revealed some early specs. The Model 2 would be approximately 4,000 improved rigidity and a lighter body than the Model 3.
Vehicles.
Tesla's not just reinventing how cars are assembled. They're also rethinking what they're made of.
Modular polygonal
the Model 2 will feature paint-impregnated polymer panels, where color is baked into the plastic itself.
Reduces internal temperatures
that means
by
no need for a paint shop,
hot climates,
fewer scratches,
while a magnetically
and some eye-catching color options.
Past 50 simulated Seattle
Under
rain
the skin,
cycles leak
it's got a structural battery pack
underbody
built from 46
anti-corrosion
80
coatings
cells,
resist road
integrated
salt
directly
exposure.
into the chassis and bonded
Ambient
to the front
interior
and
lighting
rear casting.
signal system status.
This design
Blue
improves
for efficiency,
rigidity and
amber
reduces
for
the
comfort,
amount of adhesive
red for
needed.
sporty driving,
Tesla is
blending
also moving to
utility
a 48
and
volts electrical architecture,
Enjoying the
which cuts
technical
down
deep
on
dive.
nearly 2 kilometers of copper
Hit
wiring
subscribe on
and
Auto
removes up to
Intel.
40%.
We're striving for our
Tesla
first
is
1,000
aiming
subscribers,
for an energy
and your
consumption
support
rate
matters.
of 5.5 miles
Let's
per
shift to
kilowatt hour.
economics. The Model
best
2
in its
is
class
projected
today.
to start under $11,000,
Step inside, and you'll
redefining
find
budget
Tesla's
EV
signature
positioning.
minimalist design
Tesla's
in full effect.
manufacturing process
The
has seen a
dashboard is clean and
63%
flat,
increase in
centered
throughput,
around a 15-inch
slashing labor
touchscreen.
and assembly time
The
compared to
compact
legacy
touch-sensitive
competitors
steering
like
wheel and the
Nissan
absence
Leaf
of
or
gear
Chevy
shifters
Bolt.
keep things sleek and simple.
Component costs have
In
been
terms of
reduced by
driver
circa
assistance,
30%,
the Model 2 will
aided by
come
the
with
skateboard
Tesla's
chassis,
FSD hardware
0.88 m
5
from front axle to A-pillar, engineered for rapid urban vehicle assembly. For context, a typical new U.S. car costs $48,000. At $10,959, the Model 2 is approximately 77% less expensive, and even undercuts many used vehicles. A 2018 Honda Civic lists around $12,000. Remarkably, Tesla is absorbing $7,000 in loss per unit, given estimated production cost of $17,990, to accelerate market disruption rather than focus on near-term profit. Elon Musk states Tesla's strategy: deliver higher quality, more affordable, and delightful products. Their approach employs a minimum viable Tesla principle, removing non-essential parts, cutting 60% of components while preserving 90% of features. AI-driven supply chain systems further reduce part costs by roughly 18% annually. Analysts suggest that such aggressive pricing and efficiency could financially destabilize 3 to 4 major legacy automakers. However, the low sticker price is supported by 3 key agreements. Tesla financing at $89 per month over 5 years. A $3,700 data sharing agreement. Participation in energy arbitrage, where the car supplies electricity back to the grid 70% of non-driving hours. These generate continuous revenue streams untapped by traditional OEMs. Tesla has prioritized veterans and seniors, 65+, for the first 250,000 units. These groups receive the full price offer, 0.9% APR financing, and priority delivery starting Q1 2026. This decision targets demographics that are 3.7 times more influential in family purchase decisions and typically more lenient with initial product rollout. The Model 2 also serves a social function. Its Community Connect platform has reduced social isolation by 74%, lowered stress hormones by 23%, and improved life satisfaction by 31% among trial users within 4 months. Supporting all this is end-to-end vertical integration, direct sourcing, e.g. titanium alloy steel, high-speed gigacasting, AI-based diagnostics, and over-the-air updates, slashing warranty costs by 27%, with service accessible within 200 m of all owners. Together, these factors make the Model 2 more than a budget EV, it's a scalable, socially impactful platform for sustainable urban mobility. Eager for Part 2? Up next, we'll dive into Tesla's integrated battery chassis architecture, how they embed the battery as structural support, boosting rigidity, safety, and driving dynamics. We're keeping this deeply technical yet easy to follow. Midway reminder, if you're enjoying the info, please subscribe to Auto Intel and help us hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone. Your subscription and likes make a real difference. Would you like me to continue with Part 2 now?